So here I'm asked to write down a 6-digit number that has a 4 as its thousands digit, but I can only use the digit 4 once in this number. So for a question like this, I'd probably find it quite useful to draw out the spaces for the 6-digit number. So if we have 6 digits, I can draw out the spaces here, and I could put a comma after the first 3 working from the right, because sometimes we do that in numbers just so we can differentiate and easily see each lot of 3 digits. So now here it's going to be easiest for us to again work from the right hand side of this number and work our way up until we reach the thousands column, putting digits that aren't 4 in all of the other columns, and then when we find the thousands column, we're going to put the 4 in. So firstly, at the far right, this one here is simply going to represent the units, so the units at the end of the number. So I can just put a 1 in here, for example, and that's fine. Moving on up, if the number were to be 2 digits long, it's going to be in the tens, so this is going to be the tens column. And again, I can just put a 1 in here. And then one more, a 3-digit number. So the first digit of this is going to be in the hundreds column, which is not quite 1,000 in the thousands yet, so I can put a 1 in here as well. And then moving one further over to the left, now my number, if it were to have 4 digits, is going to be in the thousands. So this first digit of it is going to be the thousands digit. So that means that I can put the 4 in this column here. And this, if we were to leave the number as it is, we'd have 4,111. So 4 is going to be the number of thousands we have here. So we know that this is the thousands digit. So then moving on to the left even more, we've got the tens of thousands and the hundreds of thousands, which again we can fill in with any digit, making sure that these ones aren't going to be 0, otherwise this wouldn't actually, if the first number were to be a 0, this wouldn't actually be a 6-digit number because the first number isn't counting for anything. So there are lots and lots of different possibilities you can have for the answer to this, but as long as the 4 is the 3rd digit, you will gain the mark for this question.